Dies Tomorrow is written and directed by actress Amy Siemetz, and She Dies Tomorrow is about Amy, and after waking up convinced that she is going to die tomorrow, Amy's carefully mended life begins to unravel. As her delusions of certain death become contagious to those around her, Amy and her friends' lives spiral out of control into a tantalizing descent into madness. She Dies Tomorrow has a lot of ambition behind it. Amy Siemetz does a lot of great things with the camera. Mostly every shot in this entire movie is a tripod shot, which I think really works in this movie because the way the camera is situated on that tripod is that it's behind an object that is obscuring a room in the distance. So what's happening in that room is a bit obscured, and you can sort of see what's going on, but you can't fully see what's going on. And right off the bat, I thought that that was a unique way to show that things are kind of messed up in this movie. This movie also plays on the idea that death is inevitable. Death could come at any time. We're all gonna have to die one day. The movie does a good job at expressing that. And the performances in this movie are also very good, except there's a few celebrity cameos that they just pop up, and I'm just like, why are you here? Like, Josh Lucas is in this, Michelle Rodriguez is in this. Michelle Rodriguez is in this movie for probably 25 seconds. And I just keep wondering why she's in it. In a sense, this movie is made articulately. It has coherency in the way it's made, in the way it's staged, in the way it's directed. Amy Siemetz does a very good job at directing this, but there's no coherency into what is going on in this movie, and that is my biggest problem that I have with this movie. Sure, this movie makes you think, but it's not one of those movies that just keeps you wondering, or one of those movies that has multiple interpretations. It's one of those movies that makes you think in the sense of, what does this even mean? That type of movie. Maybe I'm just not digging deep into the surface of the movie enough to find out those hidden underlying messages this movie is trying to convey to audiences. I just felt as if this movie was a bit hollow in that regard. I felt as if it's just a bunch of nothingness. And I can already see this movie being divisive. And I can see audiences who are casual audiences trying to get through the first 15 to 20 minutes of this movie and hating it. Because the first 15 to 20 minutes of this movie, there's barely any dialogue. It's very minimal. It's a lot of silence, a lot of ominous noise that you feel like builds up to something. And in my opinion, it doesn't really build to anything in this movie. I was very disappointed with the outcome in this movie. I just felt as if there should have been an underlying presence. I guess you could say that beneath the surface, beneath all the layers of our skin, that evil presence is the fact that we are just paranoid. But I feel like that's not enough for a movie like this. I feel like you need something bigger. And I'm not saying bigger, blockbuster scale bigger. This is definitely a low budget horror movie, horror thriller, drama thriller. I have no idea. It's been categorized as so many things. IMDb categorizes it as a comedy/drama. Wikipedia categorizes it as a comedy thriller drama. The Screener link characterized it as a horror drama. I don't really know what category this movie falls into. I feel as if there's a lot of nothingness in this movie, and its brief spurts of comedy just conflict with its tone. I wasn't all that impressed with where the story goes, but I have to acknowledge the ambition behind the camera. A lot of these tripod shots, how they're set up, and what they're obscuring in the frame itself. Amy Siemetz's direction and the performances is just, the story itself didn't really sit for me. I felt it was hollow. I felt it was a lot of nothingness. It just felt pretentious and tedious towards the end. At least in my opinion, I'm gonna say that you will enjoy She Dies Tomorrow with that half bucket of popcorn. That's just me, though. I feel as if there's going to be a lot of people that are going to praise this movie. I think it's getting a lot of great early buzz, as far as I know. I can also just see this movie being super divisive, especially within those first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie, where it's nothing but silence and ominous noise and sound effects. So guys, what did you think of She Dies Tomorrow? I want some feedback. Drop me a comment in the comment section below. I will leave my link to my website in the description below as well. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, and I'll see you at the movies somewhere.